Good morning, students. In this lecture, we are going to discuss an important topic for our bank reconciliation statement chapter, that is what reasons for difference for bank balance between cash book and passbook. That means we are going to discuss about the reasons which are possible for the reasons of difference between the balance of cash book and passbook. Reasons for difference for bank balance between cash book and passbook. When a trader enters into a transaction with the bank, he records the same in his book, and bank, after recording the same in passbook, gives it to the trader. Therefore, at any time, if bank balance is verified, it should be the same as per cash book and passbook. For example, if as on 31/3/2015 debit balance as per cash book and bank balance is rupees 5000, then on the same date credit balance as per passbook, that is bank balance, must be rupees 5000. Friends, that means we have already studied this, that always any transaction with the bank done by the businessman, he records the same in the cash book immediately. As and when transaction takes place in the bank, he record that in the cash book. At the same time, bank is also, whenever any transaction take place, bank record in its book, and its copy banks give to the customer in the form of passbook. So anytime the both the books can be compared, cash book and passbook, and the balance as per the both the books should be same as per cash book and as per passbook. But in normal condition it is not found, right? We generally find some difference between the balance of cash book and passbook. So we need to learn about why the difference is. So there are some reasons which may be responsible for such kind of difference. So one by one, the possibilities of reasons we are going to discuss here in this lecture. The first one is check deposited in bank but not credited by bank. Friends, this is the most common reason which is creating a difference between the balance of cash book and passbook, right? What it is, check deposited in bank but not credited by bank. That means check which is received by the businessman, entered in the cash book and deposited in bank, but bank has not credited the same. The reason is bank takes some time to recover the amount from the payer of the check, and then after collecting amount from him, bank is crediting in our account. So during that process, if we compare our balance as per cash book and passbook, it is not going to be same. Balance as per cash book will be more than the balance as per passbook. Suppose on today we are depositing a check in our bank for collection. Bank may take 1 or 2 days to collect the amount, to recover the amount from the payer of the check or payee of the check, right? Bank will collect the amount from them and will be depositing in our account. So maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow the amount will be credited by bank in our account, and we are recording the same in our account in our cash book today. So till the amount is not credited by bank, there will be a difference between the balance as per passbook and balance as per cash book. What does this say? Towards the recovery of dues, when a trader receives check, he deposits the same in the bank. At this time, it is recorded on the debit side of cash book in bank column. Considering that bank balance increases because of deposit of check in the bank, but generally bank does not give credit for the same on the spot. Bank gives the credit of that amount of check to the traders only after it recovers the amount of that check. Therefore, the time between the check deposited in bank and actually credited by bank difference arises in the bank balance as per both the records. Okay friends, so this is one of the reasons of difference between balance as per cashbook and passbook. Second one, check issued but not presented for payment. Friends, here whenever we need to make a payment to someone through bank and we are issuing a check for the same, so as and when check is issued to the person, we record that check at the payment side of our cash book immediately. Now the check is issued and entered in the passbook, so entered in the payment side of cash book, so balance as per cash book is already reduced, but the payment will be made by bank when the check will be represented to the bank. Now the client or the trader to whom we have given the check, we have issued the check, he will be depositing that check to his bank, and from that bank, if it is not same, the check will come to our bank and payment will be made by our branch, our bank, right? So this process also takes some time. First of all, the person who is receiving check from us or to whom we are issuing check, he should take that initiative to deposit the check in his bank. He may take more time also, right? Check validity is in normal condition for 3 months, so up to 3 months he can deposit anytime, but normally they are depositing immediately, but still it is taking some time, right? He will be depositing to his bank account. From his bank account, the check will come to our account for payment, and then after verifying the check, our bank will be making payment and debiting that amount to our account. So this process also takes time. During that process, if there we will compare the balance, our balance as per cashbook will be less than the balance as per passbook. Okay, next is direct deposit by customer in our bank. Sometimes those who are our permanent customer, they are having with our bank details and they are directly depositing amount to our bank, and sometimes they are informing, sometimes they are keeping the record, and they produce whenever we want to do the final settlement, right? So at that time they directly deposit in our bank account, amount is credited, but as the information is not received to us, we will not be recording in our cash book. But for that, if we will compare the balance as per passbook will be more than the balance as per cash book, because amount is credited in passbook but no record is maintained in cash book. Okay. Fourth, interest, commission, charges, etc. recorded by bank in trader's account. Friends, here businessman who is keeping an account with the bank is charging or sometime crediting amount to his account. Bank only credit for the interest which bank give to the customer on the deposited amount in his bank account. Against that, bank is also providing various services to the customer, and for those services bank is sometime taking some charges, commission, and moreover, if there is the negative balance which is known as bank overdraft, so then bank is charging interest also. So these things are directly recorded to the customer account, that means to the account of businessman by bank, right? and sometime information is not received at proper time or on time. So bank has recorded such items, maybe interest or commission or bank charges, but the same is not recorded by the trader in his cash book because he was not known about those transactions. So here in this case we will compare the balance between both the books, then it will not be going to tally, right? If bank has debited amount, then balance as per passbook will be less than the balance as per cash book, or if bank has credited amount for interest, then balance as per cash book is going to more than the balance as per balance as per passbook is going to be more than balance as per cash book. Next one, amount recovered on behalf of a trader and credited to his account by bank but not recorded in cash book. When a bank has collected any amount on behalf of a trader and has credited to his account for which there is no information with the trader, then bank balance as per cash book will remain less than that of passbook. For example, according to the instruction of a trader, bank collects the amount of interest, commission or dividend on behalf of a trader and credits the same in his books, in his cash book, till he receives the information for the same from the bank. A difference arises between both the balances. So friends, they are saying that sometimes bank is directly collecting amount on behalf of its customer, that is on behalf of the person who has opened the account with the bank, and directly collecting amount and crediting to his account, but it is possible that the same is not recorded to the cash book of that customer because he was not given the information or he ignored that information. So here in this condition, bank has collected amount on behalf of traders, so balance as per passbook is going to be more than the balance as per cash book. Next, check recorded in cash book but left undeposited in bank. Sometimes it happens that we receive a check, we record the check in our cash book, but we forget to deposit in our bank account. So we recorded the check in our cash book, balance as per cash book has increased, but actually the same has not given to the bank, means same has not been deposited to bank. Now as the check is undeposited, bank will not be crediting amount in our account. Okay, so the balance, if we compare here, balance as per cash book will be more than the balance as per passbook. Okay, next one, check deposited in bank but not recorded in cash book. This is also possible. We receive a check from somebody and deposit in the bank, but we forget to record that in our cash book. In that case, if the check is credited by bank, what will happen? We have not recorded in our cash book, that means our bank balance as per cash book will not change, but bank balance as per passbook will increase because the check is deposited and credited by bank, right? So here if we will compare the balance of both the books, the balance as per cash book will be less than the balance as per passbook. Next, check issued and presented for payment in bank but left unrecorded in cash book. According to this, we are issuing a check to somebody and we forget to record that in our books. So as the check has issued to the creditor, as given to the creditor, he will be producing that check in our bank account for the payment. So the amount may be debited from our bank account, but the same is not credited in our cash book It is not recorded in our credit side of Cashbook, that is at the payment side of Cashbook, because we forgot to record. Now amount is deducted from our balance in bank, but it is not deducted in balance from the cash, bank column of cash. So if we will compare here, our balance as per Cashbook is going to remain more than the balance as per Passbook, because the check has been produced in the bank for the payment and bank has paid the money, but we have not recorded in Cashbook. So this is also a reason. Then check recorded in Cashbook but not given to creditor or trader. Friends, here sometimes we write a check or we draw a check of in the favor of someone and we record in the books, but we record in the books, but we forget to hand over the check to the trader. Right now check is issued and recorded in the books, but it is not given to the trader, so it is obviously it is not going to be presented for payment in our bank. So we have recorded in Cashbook, our balance as per Cashbook will reduce, will be declined, but that check is nowhere going to be presented for payment because the check is with us only. We have not given to the creditor. Here in this case also, our bank balance as per Cashbook is going to be less than the balance as per Passbook, because the check is not produced in Passbook, but we have recorded at the payment side of our Cashbook. Next, payment made by bank but not recorded in Cashbook. Sometimes a trader gives instruction to the bank to make direct payment of some fixed amount for some specific purpose on some fixed date. To make direct payment for electricity bill, insurance premium, or a shop rent, etc. In such case, bank will record it immediately at the time of its payment, and therefore bank balance decreases. But as the trader is ignorant of this payment, it remains unrecorded in the Cashbook, and therefore bank balance as per Cashbook remains more than that of Passbook, and therefore difference arises between both the balances. So friends, these are some reasons. Some more: dishonor of a bill exchange discounted with the bank unrecorded in Cashbook. Friends, in part 2 we are going to learn a full chapter about bills of exchange, but few transactions we have already seen about bills of exchange. We know it is a negotiable instrument which is transferred from one person to transferred from one person to another, right? It is a mode of payment, bill of exchange. Now suppose we had received a bill of exchange from our customer, and the same we have discounted with the bank. Right now, on the day of maturity, there is a dishonor of bill of exchange from the side of the customer or drawee who has accepted to pay. Right, so bank will immediately debit the amount of bill along with noting charges to our bank account, but we are not knowing all this. So we are not knowing that thing, we are not informed about that. We will not be doing any entry for the dishonor of bill. So if we will compare balance, the balance as per Cashbook will be more than the balance as per Passbook, because some amount for dishonor of bill is debited by bank, but it is not recorded by us in our bank account, in our books. Okay, so this is also a reason, and there are possibility of some other reasons like error in total or error in carry forward of balance of bank account. Sometimes when we carry forward the balance from one page of Cashbook to the another page, there's a chances of total error or balance error or recording balance at the wrong side with the wrong amount. So there are possibility of some other reasons also. So all such kind of reasons we try to detect, we find the reason, and we prepare bank reconciliation statement, right? So these are the different possible reasons for which are responsible for the difference between the balance as per Cashbook and balance as per Passbook. In next lecture we will be doing the method of preparing bank reconciliation statement. Thank you.